Yes, so all right, I will move a little bit the colors away. Yeah, to do the pre-drawing. But let's wait till Eric. Yeah, and the brushes I have kind of so a little bit bigger is good for the blending. Yes. So exactly to get this nice transition. Yeah. So not to have just one straight line, but kind of blend in between different colors. And then of course I have smaller ones to do this, all the small stuff on rocks. And then again, the big one is easier to cover all this black stuff. Yeah. So, and of course these brushes are small in general because we have small, yeah, format of paper. So, yeah. All right, let's do the sketch. Yes, it should be easy, shouldn't be hard. Yeah, so yeah, let's start with this window. That's why it's called Windows 10 lock screen. Yeah, because they show it's kind of a window. Yeah. So somewhere here on top, we can start with arch. Yeah, or so we try to create this. Yeah, and of course you can erase. Yeah, correct. If it's yeah, if it's somewhere you need more space. Yeah, something like this image. Yeah. And then we choose where the horizontal is. Yes, it's also, for example, remember as I teach you, always find the point of reference. So for example, I say, aha, horizon is kind of where this circle, yeah, so kind of middle of the circle, so somewhere here. Yeah? So it helps me kind of find, yeah. I draw lightly the line because I need to place the stones. Yes. And if you watch carefully, also the original, you know, this picture from Windows, you see that the rocks, they're kind of lower than this horizontal line. Yes, it means, yeah, they don't sit on horizontal line. They're kind of a bit in front. And it means that, yeah, they're closer to us. So the sea is, there's also sea behind them. Yeah. And you can try to draw two stones at the same time. So then you have, and you kind of can calculate the size. And so there is enough place for both stones. Yeah. And this big one, you can also see, for example, it has one part more far away, and this part is closer to us. Yeah, so we don't draw just one straight line. Yeah, we do a little bit this. Yes, some kind of, yeah, like this. We have a feeling that the stone is big and it has some part. Yeah, and adjust a little bit. I can maybe mark, yes, the dark places, the places of shadow. And don't worry, it doesn't have to be like really, you know, perfect. So in general, how we paint stones, we just need to create these surfaces of shadow and light. Yes, and they are kind of curvy and yeah, so something like this on the stone. Yeah, and then again, for example, then you see, okay, where the water is ending. And the same, you look horizontally where the points are. You see, aha, here the water is ending, where this curvy, yeah, rock, so kind of before it. Yes. And so, and for example, oh, I don't have space between rock and this. So maybe I can lower my, this stone, and then I can get more space. Yeah, it happens, it's normal. It happens when you draw and then you like space for something. It means you just have to move. Yeah, and then I need to plan a space for the shadow. Not the shadow, so reflection on the water. Yeah, a little small one. Yeah, so it's also I have reflection and still a little bit of water. It's more like flat already, no waves. Yeah, and there comes these rocks. Yeah, and I have also here nice part of water here on this curvy. Yeah. This one line I don't. Yeah, we don't draw clouds because clouds are later in yeah. And for example, on this rock, you can also mark the shadows. Yeah, just approximately where they're going. Yeah, so for example, on this right side of the rock, yeah, where we have these light parts, I'm marking just later not to forget, because it all is kind of really black and dark, but here we have some light. Yeah, so I just mark, yeah, maybe a little bit, so then, yes, but anyway, I will, yeah, go with paints, and it just, like sketching this helps more like for my brains to, yeah. If you want, you can also mark few straight lines with the, yeah, it's like also kind of these waves. Yeah, because later we will have to put some dark line and then some white for the waves. And it's always hard a bit to do because the space of sea is small, of course, but we need, yeah, show lots of depth. Yeah, so there is a lot of like one line dark, one lighter, then some white for the foam and all the other stuff. Yeah. But still, I think it should be easy for you to.
This is good.
Okay, let me see, Roma. Yeah, I see the rocks, so I could see the rocks. Oh, okay, now I see. Oh, nice. Yes. Yeah, very nice. Yeah. Also, see how you like. If you feel your stones are too big, yes, you can just make them smaller. But they can also be bigger. It doesn't have to be, yeah, a copy of this image. It's actually the better. Yeah, when I paint, I really tend to do like photographic, and myself, I'm fighting this, so it's very good when you kind of change it. Yeah. So I will, yeah, take time to finish. No rush. Yeah, no rush at all. Yes.
Oh, how long ago did Sean join?
How long? Sorry.
How long ago did Sean join? Because yeah, I just realized that he was in it right now.
Yeah, I joined like at about like 32 minutes past or something.
Oh,
I saw Sean. Yeah, Sean was here, and I don't know. Is it Tom there with us in Galaxy Tab?
there.
Yeah, or maybe it's Marina. I don't know. I also said Marina to join us if she wants. So maybe that's her. So
Where is Marina?
I don't know. Yesterday I told her that she should, but she doesn't like to paint with acrylics or gouache, yeah, to act more pencils and markers, but that's all you're doing anyway. And you can do the same drawing with pencils if you want. Yeah, so it's a mystery. Maybe it's Tom, maybe it's Marina. Yeah, so for those who are finished, you can prepare the blues, the ones you have. Yes. So dark, light, and also white. Yeah, we also need white color because, like, the one that goes on the horizon is very, very light. Yeah, that's how you get this effect. You really need to mix more white in it. As it's, it's easy to get dark. Yeah, it's easy to mix. Yeah, and you remember when you prepare the mix of paints, yeah, I take a pile of white and then just tiny bit, yeah, I just kind of lightly touch the color, yes, and then I mix with white, yes, because here I just like, yeah, touch tiny bit, and then I get into the white, and then I see, okay, if I need more, I do one touch again. But if I take it once a lot, then it's then it's hard, and I need to add more white, and it's hard, yeah, to get out the correct. So okay, this one away. Yeah, so we can start with prepare the lightest blue color you can get. Yeah. Yeah, so it was a pile of white ahead. Yeah, and then I started. Yeah, and it's also no worries going around the rocks. Yes, because we're going with this light color. Yeah, and you see so light on my. So also the secret to good blending is to have enough amount of paint. Yes, so if I put a very thin layer, yeah, it will be a bit harder to blend in between. Yes, so yes, but I go with white, and I can go a little bit even higher, maybe.
Where we are? This is sky.
Yes, so we started with the sky, with this lower part of sky. Yes. What you should try to do, mix the lightest blue color you can get. You take white and you touch tiny bit with blue. Yes, and then you start with this first layer, yeah, the lightest you can. And then already we can go with more darker. Yes. But then, for example, when I put my darker color, it's important you go and wash your brush, have your brush clean, and then you can blend. And then you can blend better. Then the dark color won't kind of eat, yeah, your light. So it's important to wash the brush, because otherwise you will get all dark, and then it's hard to do. Yes. Also, for example, if you put your paints and they look a bit, let's say there are brush strokes and maybe falsely transparent. Yes. What you should do, yeah, if I go like many times with the brush, it helps a bit, but still it's hard to get, yeah, an even surface. So what I do, I just wait till it dries, and then I put second layer, and then it's easy. Then it's easy to get the really smooth part. So here, for example, again, I put this dark, and then I go and wash my brush. Yeah, I take away this dark color from my brush. And I can either take again a bit lighter one or just with a clean brush. And I work on this connection. Yes. Yeah, so blending is kind of just with time, when you do it many times, when we do maybe some more sunsets. Yes, then you already kind of train your hand and you feel how the paints are working. Yeah, how much like you need white, how much blue. Yes. Yeah, so every time when you get the line in between the two colors, what you do, you clean your brush. Yes, and then depends. Sometimes it's easier. I mean, usually it's easier to take lighter color. Yes. Yes, so again, I was doing now here and I got this line and I feel, okay, it's ugly. So I'll go back to my light color and just, yeah, work on top. Yeah, but still it's also kind of important to leave enough space for this very, very light, almost white, yeah, almost light blue. Yeah, and then you have this feeling like, yeah, that's how usually also, if you watch the sky, yeah, usually it is like this. Yeah, just above the sea, it's really, really light. Yeah, sometimes even looks like white. And then gradually, yeah, but we need this space. We need this, yeah, not just small line, but more of light. Yes. The next step we will go for the rocks, and we will go again. Yeah, what we're doing often, we'll put some base layer, wait till it's dry, and then come back for dry, for the darker one. Yeah, so we'll put this light brown. Yeah, so take a look. If you have brown, you can mix it with white, let's say. Yeah, or you can mix yellow with brown. Yeah, so, and we can cover rocks and then let it dry, and then we go and yes, for example, if you know that some parts will be dark, yeah, on the rocks, you can also leave it on purpose, yeah, already, like not to color it with light color now, and just leave it paper. And then when we come back to the dark spots on the rocks, yeah, you color it. But where it comes like many small these details, yeah, and it's hard, of course, to, yeah, then I just color all with light, and then later I will, yeah, just create some lines. Yeah, so where I have like big parts of brown, of shadow, I leave it, yeah, empty paper, because later I will put just brown, yeah. And the parts where I have like many small lines, then all just with light color. And yeah. And don't forget the shadow. So I can also do some little touches on the shadow now. Mhm.
So Jenna, what colors did you use? Because I was doing like the sky.
Sure, yes, sorry. If I went far away. So
If you,
try to get some light brown. Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
using this gold color I have. Yes.
yeah.
So you can use just, let's say, brown mixed with yellow. Yeah, just get some light brown color. So you can mix also brown with white, for example. Yeah, it will be like pale brown. Or you mix it with, or if you can have this sienna, then you can use this sienna directly. Yeah, it looks something in between yellow and brown, this sienna color. Yeah, so something
Is
like
it sienna or what sienna is it?
it's they can be different. I mean, there is sienna natural or
Yeah, because I have Orhe, and I'm not sure like which one you're using.
good. Because see, it looks more like yellow. Yeah, but it's not this clean yellow that we use. Yeah, like medium yellow or lemon yellow. Yeah, this is more like yellow moved to brown. Yeah, so yeah, so what we did with this sienna color, you put light parts on the rocks. Yeah, and as I said, you can also cover it just all the rock with sienna. Yes. Or when you know that some parts are definitely going to be dark, then you can also leave just paper, and then later we go with the brown, dark brown. Yeah, that is kind of this umber, burnt umber. Yeah, and I also do the same here on the left side of this big cliff. Yeah, I also leave this sienna stuff. Yes, it's like the technique we use a lot. Yes, we create the base color of some light, and then we just put some shadow parts on top. Yes, because dark color can easily cover the light one. Yeah, so
Are we using the same color we used for the rocks for the side of the
yes,
thingy?
I'm using now still the same. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I found a color that I don't need to mix because I was just looking for like a lighter brown, and I found it.
That's perfect. That's the best one. Yeah. Can
Maybe just a little bit of white.
Again, show.
yes, of course, Rama, show me. I can
Look,
see. I can
this
see.
is
Oh, very good. Yes. Yeah, looks good. Of course, you have like, yeah, this. You have like this blue line. Yeah. So if you
yes.
want, you can work. Yeah, but it depends. Yeah, if you feel like, sure, you can work a bit on blending, yeah, just to avoid there is one line, but yeah, but it's, as I said, it's practice. Yeah.
Yes.
Good. Yeah. So if you say, oh no, I'm gonna ruin, если боишься испортить рисунок, не надо. Но если ты так уверен, можешь поработать, чтобы не было этой линии. Yeah, I told Roma in Russian, so to be sure that, yeah, because sometimes I give suggestions and you don't always have to take them. It's only if you feel, oh yeah, it should work. But if you feel, no, it might ruin my drawing, that also, yeah, it's...
Yeah, because sometimes like I'm happy with my drawing and you could like say maybe add a little bit of like green or like black and I'm like too scared to ruin it, so sometimes I don't do it.
Yes, you say, Eric. So yeah, that's exactly what I mean. And it's also suggestions. It's like what I think, and in the end it's art, and it can be the way you see. So sometimes, yeah, suggestion can be very like practical. What would I say? But sometimes it's all like pretty relative. And yeah, so I go a little bit further. So just you can see, and depending who is already, yeah, so I just take pure brown, and I create this. And my brush is pretty dry. Yeah, so then I avoid also that it's kind of floating, and then I have my paint. It sits pretty much, yeah, with a thick amount. Yeah, and then you can also play sometimes. So when I fill in my brush with paint, and then I put on paper, yeah, it gets a dark part, but then it's already less paint on my brush, and I can still use it by creating like more transparent layer of brown. Yeah, so
As this is black or dark brown?
this is dark brown.
Brown.
Yes, this is dark brown.
Ah,
Hmm?
I can use black.
Yes, you can use black if you don't have brown. Yeah.
That's like me. I once ran out of brown.
But remember,
Like I didn't have them, so I couldn't get them.
it was one time you didn't have brown, but then you managed to mix it. Yes. So
Yeah.
yes, if you say, oh no, black looks too dark, and also because we're gonna have black all these parts around, yeah, and then you say, no, I want something lighter. And then you just experiment in mixing, and usually brown should be easy to mix because it's just like making a mess with paints. And yeah, and then it gets dirty, and yeah, it's always harder to mix clean colors. Yeah, but yeah, so also don't forget some brown here in the shadow. Yeah, then it looks more realistic also. Yeah, and then of course in the shadow I look vertically. Yeah, it should more or less yeah, look similar from what it has on top.
I'm actually very happy with my drawing right now. So I think it'll turn out to be very good.
It's very good, yeah. Also, yeah, remember guys, when you get some part of drawing that you really like, yeah, it's yeah, better not work more on it, leave it, work on other parts, and yeah, I mean, it's like also the rule. If you like some part of your drawing, don't touch it anymore. Yeah.
I learned that the very hard way.
We all do this way. We all, I
Yeah.
think there is no artist who had this thing that you do and you want to improve, but in the end, yeah, That's why you know that you can do art, of course, on these tablets, yeah, computer. There, of course, you have the back button. Then you can come back and remove what you did, but not in real art. But good thing of acrylics that actually you just need to wait and then put, yeah, and you can work on top, put maybe some lots of white, yeah, just to cover, and then later you can rework this area.
Are you mixing brown and black?
Exactly. Yes, very good. Yeah, very good, Eric. Noticed, because I've put here brown, but it seemed to me too light. Yes. So exactly, I'm mixing brown and black, and I'm also trying, for example, so you see this area of this rock, yeah, is good if you do it with a dry brush, and then I can actually do like this touching, yeah, and then I can create this effect that a little bit of this yellow shows through. Yes. Yes, and we can work now only in this left part. It's just because since we worked on the rocks, yeah. I mean, all the rest, the black part, we can do later, yeah. After this part, we can move to the sea. Yeah, because already the black part is easy. It's more enjoyable. You just kind of cover it. Yes. It's also, you don't have to get it like finished now. Yeah, so we can also leave in some stage this on the right, and then later we come back and do more. Yes, because for example, it could be also now hard to see how it looks. Yeah, connection with other parts when we do the sea. So kind of, yeah, preparing. So maybe later I want it darker. Yes, and I will have to. Yeah, so I did a little bit this part. And then clean very good your brush. If you use the same one for the sea. Yeah, sometimes I paint with two brushes, and one I use for dark parts and the other one for light. Then I avoid this, yeah, the mixing that sometimes my light parts get dirty. Yeah, and then also, of course, good with the napkin, have the napkin. It also helps to remove, yeah, some leftovers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so let's study this C part. Yeah, what we see that the line, yeah, of the horizon is darker, yeah, and there is also, you see, darker the sea. And here already where the reflection is, it's again lighter. Yeah, it's a little bit like sky. Yeah, but it's such a small space, yeah. So it's really just like one line, yeah. And don't worry now about the white. Yeah, we will come back when we do the clouds. Then we come back when it's dry and we put some, yeah, some of this foamy parts. But now I think just some, yeah, intense blue. Yeah, and I put, yeah, some line there. No? And then I can leave some space in between and put, yeah, maybe one more line. Yeah, and so it depends what brush you have. Yeah, I understand that sometimes it can be hard to draw thin lines. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then what I need again, of course, is some white mixed with blue. Yes, so very light. Very light blue. And then I go also in between. Yeah, and when, for example, if I put this light color and this color is dark, later I can come back and correct. So I'm putting these stripes, yeah, but then later I will check how it looks all from far away. Yeah, and if somewhere I need make it darker or, yeah. And here we're going already where the shadows are. I use water, so my paint on the brush becomes kind of watery, transparent, and then it helps me create, yeah, the feeling that the water there is thin. Yes. Yeah, so did some line. Yeah, it's hard. It's also like painting sea also comes with practice. Yeah, experiment what's working. Yeah, now I come back, make a bit more dark lines. Yes. Yes. Yeah, but also don't worry if these lines, you know, are not perfect, because remember we're going to be putting white foam on top, so it's going to cover, yeah, you know, any imperfections you have there. Yeah, so it's yeah, hopefully. Oh, don't forget I have here this small angle of water here by this. Yeah, it kind of looks nice, looks like a nice accent. Here we All right, I'm getting already image from Tom. All right, let's see. All right, Tom. Okay. I think like the rocks could be a bit more. I don't know if he's no, he already logged out. He logged out already.
Let's see.
Yeah. So let me know how you're doing. After the sea, we go for the sand. Yeah. Then I will also explain a bit. Yeah. This effect.
I'm looking at Tom's drawing right now.
Yeah.
The sky looks to be purple, very purple, and the sea looks to be very dirty.
Yeah, I think Tom, I don't know, maybe he just likes to paint quickly, and yeah, maybe he doesn't like to do into details. Like I feel the rocks could be a bit more some brown, yeah.
I also don't like doing the details, but like I add in the details on like the important parts.
Yeah.
Because this, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but it kind of looks like that. The sand, it's kind of just like going around the whole painting.
Yeah, I see Roman showing his drawing on camera, looks amazing. Yeah.
I'll send you mine if you want.
Good or no?
Yeah, send it, of course, Eric. Let's talk about the parrot we have now and how we can
I can draw sand.
Yes. So let me also talk about sand. So yeah, the same like this yellow that you used for rocks. You can also mix it with some more white. Yes. And what you do again, a little bit watery, where sand meets water, yes, it's more transparent. Yes. And then later I can go already with more darker.
I sent you my picture.
All right. Yes, Eric. I'm looking. Let's see. Yay. Nice one. Yeah, let's work on sand now. Yeah, and then when it's all finished, we can work maybe a bit more some details, but looks very like sunshine. Yeah, so the thing that we left the sky lighter, yeah, gives a really nice.
I kind of like adding the details at like the very end.
Yes.
Because like right now I do like a little bit of the details. I kind of like rush it, and then at the end, because sometimes I might like go over the details, like the very important ones.
That's very good, Eric. Yes. You see, you're already getting your like the way you work. Yes, and that's also very typical. Of course, you can't draw details at the start. Yes?
Yeah.
You need to have this all the base. Yeah, and also it has to be already dry a bit and so on. And then later comes this feeling, okay, where I need to add something. Yeah, a bit more dark, a bit more lighter, maybe just some touch of line, yeah. So with the sand, yeah, I tried today to make this also graduation. Yeah, a bit darker here at the bottom. And where the sand meets water, yeah, then I mixed it with white. You can also even add a clean white even there a bit, yeah. So for example, if you didn't manage to mix it, yeah, now I can add a bit more white, like straight on top of my painting. Yeah, and it cleans up a bit, and then it gets this really feeling of, you know, where when water meets sand and it's very thin, this layer of water. Yeah, so something like this. And then of course this effect, you get it when you have darker parts. Yeah, so I can't make it all with this light sand. I have to make sand somewhere dark.
I finished my painting. My mom's gonna send in a picture soon, but
All right, sure, cool. Yeah, excited to see it. Yeah, was easy today,
So
no?
I'm going.
Wasn't hard. Yay! Wow, Sean. Yeah, you went already for the clouds. Amazing. We can all make, yeah, scan the picture and put it as a lock screen. Cool. Amazing, Sean.
thank you.
Yeah, I think you really, like Sean is really good also in details, in small parts. Yeah, maybe you have good brushes, maybe they're small. It also depends on brushes, yes, sometimes. But really cool.
Thank you.
Yay. Yeah, as you want, Sean. You can stay, or if you want to go, you can also switch as you wish.
Okay. I'll just tap the.
Yeah, I'll stay for a bit longer.
Sure, yes, you can. Of course, you can hang out. Yeah, see, Eric is finishing. I see Roma's look. Also, here we can see his drawing on the camera. Yeah, so he's
Yes.
already the black part. Yeah, I will hurry up. Otherwise, I'm here talking too much.
So, Shin or Sean, how me and Tom we call Sean Shin. Don't know why.
Yeah.
If you want, I can explain what happened at school, or you can.
Wow. So you mean like
You know what happened?
twin fighting with Daniel?
What? No. Yeah, like all of it.
Yeah, you
So-
explain. I'm
Okay.
not even bothered at this point.
So as I said last week, that Wednesday is always a crazy day.
Yes.
I don't think you believe me. It didn't really sound that enthusiastic, but I actually am correct. Because today, people started wrestling, let's say, the hell out of each other.
Mhm.
So let's just say that so first people were just annoying this person called Eddie. He's from Nigeria, and
Oh,
like sometimes call him like racist slurs, which I find very disrespectful, of course.
yeah.
And I feel really bad for him sometimes. And then today they were just annoying him, and then people had people who like were making fun of him. They had a fight with him,
Oh,
and well, that's just the start. Then people were like, "Oh yeah, I'll take you on," and then there was like a whole crowd looking at this one fight. And then the guy called Daniel, Sean was like, Sean, so what happened? Why did he box you in the face?
Because he was ruining the thing we were doing with Kean Fox. And I was
Oh, yeah,
telling
so
him,
we're
like,
playing
oh, why did you
game.
do that? And he just started picking a fight on me.
oh my God.
Yeah, so we're all playing this game and we're having like lots of fun. And then the guy who started the whole thing, there were like we lifted this guy and we were like walking around with him and it was really funny and he like even enjoyed it. And then the guy who started the fight called Daniel, he goes up to he pulls down Keane from like guys like from our hands because we were lifting him. And Sean was like, "What the hell?" And then he boxed him in the face.
Oh my God, so much fight in your school, guys. Is this only boys' school or there are also girls?
It's all boys' school.
It's like half boys, half girls.
Wait,
don't
well,
have
no,
any
the school's
contact with the
an all boys' school, but like there's another school right next to it. That's a girls' school.
But you
What's the
generally hang out only boys, yeah?
Yeah, there's only boys in
Like,
our school.
Oh, that's why you fight so much? No? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's just the start. And
Oh.
then people had like this one guy, Daniel, he decided to fight this guy called Finn. And they had 6 rounds of just pure wrestling. And I'm not going to lie, everyone's like, oh yeah, Daniel won, because he moved in like last year. And like he's technically the class clown. So that's how he has like a lot of friends, so-called friends. And then everyone was like, oh yeah, Daniel won, when Finn clearly won, because I saw the fight. And it was actually really funny because Daniel didn't even do anything. He just kept on getting slammed into like this wall. And it was just hilarious to watch.
Oh,
Sean, do you have anything else to add into that?
No, not really.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go for a second now. Back in a second.
yeah. We're still here finishing. I see Roma. Oh, Roma is already taking the tape off. Very nice. Oh, I'm the one who's late. Need to work on clouds. Yeah, I like everyone. It was a very good idea, Eric. This picture.
Thank you.
Yes, very good one. Everyone got it nice. Yes.
It's also a very easy painting to paint, so.
Yes, that's what I mean. Sometimes I complicate too much. And actually it should be more easy, then it's also a bit more fun.
Yeah, it was nice painting. I like the blending.
Yeah.
Like I like these because like I really like blending colors.
Mm.
Because I find it just like enjoyable to like see how one really light color goes to this really dark color.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'll try to find some more blending stuff. Yay, Roma! Good job, yeah?
Ну,
Tell me,
50% is good.
it's good, yes. I like it very much. And with the frame, it can even go on the wall. Yeah. Very good job, Roma. Everyone.
Очень.
I added in a
Меня-
very little bit of
У меня все нормально, только вот тут вот. У меня скотч так сошел, что у меня тут все порвалось.
Yes, it happens. It happens, Roma. I also have it sometimes. Yeah, nothing to do. Когда снимаешь скотч, иногда надо сниматься медленно. Yeah, slowly. And
Ну,
also,
тут все хорошо. У меня только внизу.
ну вот иногда бывает, либо много воды попало, или, да, еще знаешь, что можно делать? Когда вначале клеишь скотч, потому что бывают разные скотчи, бывают, которые такие, у них очень много клея, и тогда что я делаю? Я сначала приклеиваю эту полоску на стол, и потом от стола отрываю, и тогда клею на бумагу. Тогда, получается, скотч уже потерял немножко этого клея, и тогда он эту бумагу мне потом не будет покрывать, да? Так,
Хорошо.
да, такой вот как эксперимент. Yeah, I was just telling Roma, because he said, oh, everything is perfect, just the tape, yeah, ruined a little bit the paper. So I gave this tip that I use sometimes. Of course, it depends what kind of tip you have. Yeah, sometimes you can feel they have like lots of glue, they're very sticky. So what you can do, you can firstly, yeah, this So you prepare this line of tape, and before putting on paper, you kind of stick it all on table. Yeah, just if it's glass or wooden, doesn't matter. You stick it, and then you take off from table, and then you put to the paper, because it means it lasts a little bit of glue, so it's not so sticky, and it means later it might not ruin so much the yeah. And the second tip is always taking slowly. Yeah. Да, и второй совет всегда медленно. Yeah, slowly take off the tape. It also helps to avoid tape ruining the.
Yeah, because sometimes you just want to rip it off like super
Yeah,
fast.
I know. It's tempting, to.
I think I'm gonna go now.
All right, Sean. Yeah, it was good to see you here again. Any
Thank you.
wishes? No.
Sorry?
Any painting wishes? If you have any.
No.
No. Okay, then I will make something up. Yeah. Or. All right. Just asking. Yeah. Roma, do you have any painting wishes from your side? What do you want? Do you have any painting wishes? What do you want to paint? Есть ли у тебя какие-то пожелания?
Что рисовать?
Да. Ну, это вдруг есть. Если нету, не думаю. Но...
Нет, мне просто мне бы интересно было нарисовать здесь.
Oh, the guitar.
Yes.
Hey, good idea. All right. So next time we have the guitar. Yeah. I liked it very much. That's why I like asking you guys, because sometimes you have really good ideas, and so I will invent something fun with guitar. I think Picasso, he had some nice painting with guitar. Yeah, we could experiment, because Picasso is with this square type, and there was some kind of man. We can see if we can maybe